So, hello everybody. This is Deborah. Thank you for coming to Deborah's Sustainable Life, where we talk about my journey of building the first house made of made of bricks from recycled plastic. And on this channel, I'll share with you my journey of building this house. And during the weeks or times or days when there's a lull in the activity, I try to bring you educational content related to sustainability. And this is one of those days. So what you're looking at now is a website, a browser actually. I don't know how to pronounce it. I call it ECOSIA. I don't know if that's correct or not. But what appealed to me about this is that the company that runs this browser also plants trees. And you see that they have planted over 221 million trees just from people using this browser. So that really appealed to me. And it's based out of Berlin. And I'm going to just share with you a little bit more about this company. So they have planted trees, as you see, in more than 35 countries through working with local organizations. And they've planted in trees in such countries as Brazil, Senegal, and Indonesia. Now, in an earlier video, I talked about the importance of trees and how they help capture carbon. So this is really huge at a time when the trees are being depleted in the Amazon. You see they're in Brazil, maybe making up for some of that. We actually need trees more than ever to help the environment. So let's look a little bit more. And I guess they look for biodiversity hotspots and work to restore and protect them. So for example, monoculture was something that was done in Africa during the colonial times, and that really devastated their ability to produce foods to sustain themselves. So these folks are addressing that. So I was just really happy to find them. So you can see some of the places where they've planted trees, US, South America, not so much in Europe. Isn't that interesting? Africa, India, was that Asia? Geography was not one of my strong suits. But anyhow, that's a lot of trees that they've planted. So they even share, they're very transparent. They share with you their revenue, and that's in euros. So that's 3,181,506. I haven't a clue what that is in US money, but you can always look that up. And they actually share their financial report, so that's cool too. I like that. So what they stand for is using all of their profits for the benefit of the planet. And that is really, really cool. As well as working with communities for climate action. And if climate action has never been needed before, it is certainly needed now, because we see these large corporations, these oligarchs, don't give a damn about what's being done to the planet. All they care about is their profits and making their money. So an organization like this is really, really important, and I'm glad I can support them just by using their browser, which is really cool. And you see they're certified B, a certified B corporation. As I mentioned, they're German. Their headquarters are in Berlin, and what they are is a nonprofit technology company that plants and protects trees. As I said earlier, 100% of their profits go to care for the planet. They invest in environmental and social initiatives such as regenerative agriculture, renewable energy, and community-driven climate projects. So I like the fact that they're not coming in imposing their view on communities, but they go in and partner with communities, find out what their needs are, and help address those needs. So I think the way they make money is by, if you use this search engine, you know what, don't get me to lie, because I don't really know. I'm assuming there's some kind of, I don't want to say kickback, but if a search engine drives enough traffic to maybe certain web pages, or if different companies want to advertise on that browser, that's probably how they make their money. And maybe they also do some fundraising as well. But I really like them, and I want to encourage you to consider using them. I'm trying to scroll up, but okay, here we go. My experience, I've used them now for about a month. And by the way, I'm not getting any compensation for this. I'm just sharing this with you because I thought it was a great idea. I liked what they were doing, and I wanted to see if there might be other people who might also be interested in supporting them. So what I have found through using their browser, first of all, let's talk about Google. I used to love Google, but now I'm very disappointed with the results that I get from Google. And that's one of the reasons I went looking for a different browser. And there have been media reports saying that Google has adjusted its algorithm so that the results are going to be more commercially oriented versus information oriented. So if you'll notice, if you search for things, you know, they've always had their sponsored ads at the top, but I don't know, there's something with the spacing that seems to really make them more prominent and really drive you to the commercial websites versus the informational websites. So I started looking for other browsers, and that's how I just came across this by accident. And I must tell you that the results are pretty good. I would say they're about 75% of what the old Google was in terms of getting you the information that you need. Occasionally, I might search for something and they don't do a great job of returning me information. So for that other 25% of the time, I will go back to Google and search for it there. Even though, again, I'm getting less happy with Google, and I may look at other browsers such as Firefox, or let's see, Opera. I use Opera sometimes. So anyway, I wanted to just let you know about this, invite you to check it out, see what you think. I like it. You're not bombarded with a lot of commercials when you use ECOSIA, whatever the name is. And I like it. So I invite you to check it out. And thank you for allowing me to give you this brief quote, commercial, end quote, about a product that I think is doing good in a number of ways. Finding you the information you're looking for, planting trees, and protecting our planet. So listen, everyone, have a great weekend, and don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you to all our new subscribers. I think the last time I looked, we were in the 340s. So we've passed 300, yay! And now we're headed to 500. So again, let's keep it going. And again, thank you. And I'll have the next video, I'll have an update of what's going on with getting that next bit of money, because that's what I'm working on now. All right. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.